strike rate of 113. They're numbers that you never hear of with Surya Kumar Yadav. And this is a real test because you've got a very big boundary to the onside. Ball will be turning away from the blade and preferred angles he likes to play in.
That little caption showing it has turned more than other days. 2.4 is the amount of turn that this pitch is offering to the spinners. Ishan Kishan's knock has given India such a headway start that it's, even if they lose a bit of rhythm, it's not going to hurt them a great deal. Well, that's the advantage of someone who scores at that pace. Player walking the trophy out.
Felt like yesterday that Rohit Sharma had his hands on that trophy.
Yeah, straighter angle. This is not bad from Nawaz so far. As long as he's not hit for a fence, I think he would be pretty happy.
What a player Rohit Sharma is as well. And I love also the way that he's managed to stand aside and let some of the young players, we've seen one on tonight's display, Ishan Kishan getting in and amongst the runs.
His ability to maneuver the field, that's the other thing that he does so well. We look at 4s and 6s and the improvisation bit, but this is such a good crafty shot.
Yeah, it's very, very smart. The other thing is, the only thing that'll really damage India now from a batting perspective is their expectation. If they expect to come in and strike the ball like Ishan, it's not going to happen.
It's an excellent over from Mohammad Nawaz, keeping it nice and quiet. 2 down for 92 after 10 overs.
Whenever I ate ice cream, I would feel a sharp sensation in my teeth. Then my dentist told me that this is sensitivity caused by exposed nerves. That's why Sensodyne.
Sensodyne goes into the teeth and calms the nerves.
Sensodyne works.
Fast they come, these games. Afghanistan, UAE, England and Italy. Oh, look at the sound of that. I love the sound of that. Sounds like I'm talking. What a shot that is. That is a shot on a slow pitch. Surya Yadav to welcome Usman Tariq into the attack.
How well has that been played? Picked the carom ball, didn't try to overhit it. Just timed that ball. Sky waiting in Usman Tariq's pause before he delivers the ball. Good start there for Sky.
Pressure on the bowler. Boundary on the first ball. 96 now India. Another straighter kind of delivery.
Yeah, there was much talk about all of this, about his action. Have a look. Surya Kumar Yadav at nets, deciding, well, I'll give you some practice with this. Seems like he got some from someone as well in terms of facing it.
He's a wily fellow, is Surya Kumar Yadav. Always going out of his way to do what he can for the team. variation of Usman Tariq. One of the things about him bowling with the left-handers is that he bowls from almost 1.4 meters away from where a regular off-spinner bowls. A regular off-spinner bowls from 91 centimeters from the middle stump, but Usman Tariq 1.4 meters.
Robbie, if you're not used to it as a batter, how difficult it is to play a bowler like him, especially in this shorter format.
It's going to be really difficult, especially because if you've not played him before, right? And he's got a bunch of variations. From what I understand, he's at least got 4 or 5 variations. He's got a leg spinner, he's got a carom ball, he's got an off spinner, and I think his most dangerous delivery is his faster ball. His faster ball is 25 kilometers faster than his usual delivery.
He's got 4 variations, or probably 5 kind of variations. The one you're talking about with slingy arm, he boats googly from there. Let's have a look at his variations. Top side of the screen, leg spin, and then of course high arm googly. Then you go to low arm googly. That's impossible to bowl. That's something special.
Impossible.
Quicker ball, straighter arm as well.
That quicker ball is 25 kilometers faster than his regular deliveries, and it's hard enough actually playing from that angle and trajectory.
Add to the mix that he's quite tall, so 6'2" or 6'3" around there. Trajectory 98 for 2.
Now that's effortless. हाई effortless तो tasty Red Label instant चाय है. सिर्फ गर्म पानी डालो और तैयार.
बिस्क फार्म टॉप गोल्ड इतना चीजी कि बांटने को जी ना करे.
For 2, it really is a fabulous start. The wicket of Ishan Kishan, Pakistan will hope, means that things will slow down a great deal. What a shot that is. Oh, yes. Tilak Verma. Magnificent for 6.
That is out of the top draw from Tilak Verma. Brings up the 100 for India as well, and the 340 at 6 of the World Cup. What's wonderful about Tilak is that he will be eyeing this bowler here. He will be eyeing Nawaz, because he's played a bunch of dot balls at the other end, so he'll want to make up for that one here, especially in this over. So pressure will be on Nawaz in this over.
Not the best delivery from Nawaz. It was full, it was flighted delivery, outside off stump, asking for trouble. The length is getting the turn. Just don't go full against Tilak or Surya Kumar.
People don't realize how special that innings was from Ishan Kishan. On this wicket, it is going to be consistently like this. Every ball, every odd ball is going to keep turning, stopping. I think the slower you bowl on this wicket, it's going to be harder to score runs.
Just in general, going from the 3 games that have been here, it says that if you're the spinner here, if you're bowling as a spinner, you've got to think with an attacking mindset. So rather than think particularly defensively, you've got to use the conditions that are available. And the first of those is the surface itself. The surface is taking turn, and so can you beat the batters in flight, and can you draw them sort of outside their airline? Can you high line? Can you get some dip? And then if you can get it away from the middle of the bat as they try and whack it, you've got this forgiveness of a vast expanse of a field. Instead of 61, 62 meters to try and clear, it's 71 and 75 meters they've got to try and clear.
So the kind of wicket where you can't step out, because you can't trust the wicket enough to step out and score runs aggressively or positively. You almost have to wait on the back foot and score runs off the back foot. So it's that kind of a wicket, and that's what makes Ishan Kishan's innings so special.
Very, very special, I think that was. 77 of just 40 deliveries.
इसको दबा के इसको
The one thing the
दबा देना।
batters need to keep doing here is to keep that scoreboard ticking. Minimize the dot balls in this phase so that in the back end you can take as much of a chance as possible.
Yeah, something else that's critical, and I'm talking from having watched a couple of games before, is that what happens once the ball gets that bit older, there's a combination of a softer ball and pace going out of the pitch, and so there is that difficulty at the back end of the innings to try and find the boundary.
Question for you, Pommy. What do you think is a good score on this wicket, given everything you've seen in the last few days?
Oh, that's going to be close. Question is whether it pitches outside leg. Damascena just said there, I think he said outside leg actually, as he thought about it. And they'll definitely look upstairs. Would dearly love the wicket.
We have a player review for LBW. The original decision is not out. It's fair delivery. I'm looking at the split screen. Looks like it's fairly close to the toe end of the batter. We've got Aldridge. Once that's ready, please have a look at Aldridge. We're just waiting on Aldridge. Here's Aldridge. One more frame, flat line. Okay, keep rolling through the pair, there's no bat. Once we clarify that, we just go to ball track when available. Just waiting on ball tracking. Here we go, original decision is not out. Pitching in line, impacts in line. Wickets, umpires call. Kumar will get you back on screen and you can stay with your original decision of not out. You're on screen.
So close, so much to think about there for Kumar Damascena. 107 for 2. 108 for 2. Yeah, nicely bowled. Light. That's what was really good with that. Looking to try and get at it with the sweep, but doesn't quite get there. Gets that one to dip. Nawaz.
Gotta love this, right? It's traditional spin back in play in T20 cricket. Who would ever think of that?
Seven bowlers has been used by Pakistan. Only one fast bowler, Shaheen, who went for 15 in his first over. Usman Tariq to continue.
Looking forward to it. Every time he bowls, it's eventful. The power in these shots. So, yeah, excellent running. Back for a third. That's going to be critical, the running between wickets if you get it away from the fielder in the deep. But the first shot he played off him, that he punched it into the gap and away for 4, was on a good length. This also is on a good length, and the power he gets in both of them.
I actually think it's good timing. He's timed the ball really well. He hasn't really tried to hit the ball hard. And I think what's great is that he's actually waiting for the ball. He's not pulling the trigger early. He's kind of waiting for the ball to be delivered out of his hand and then responding, and reacting and playing the ball.
So far they're doing a great job, especially on this slow pitch. It's better to wait than actually to charge.
24 from 22 as a partnership is ideal in this phase. You're just looking for 6s. That's about it. If you get more, you're going well. And in answer to the question you asked before, what's a good score? I think you've got to aim around 160. And if you aim there, you might end up having played better than that all the way further. All the action being enjoyed by those in the stands. It's an occasion. A humongous one.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more about this wicket and the approach to how much you want to score. I think if you aim for 160, 170, you probably end up with a 185, 190. But if you aim for a 180, 190, that means it's forcing you to actually take the attack to the bowlers on a wicket that is not conducive to run scoring that easily.
And currently they're going at 9s, but the partnership going at 6s.
Side, he'll be wide. No need to take risks. They're in good position, India, right now. 7 runs from the over, 2 balls to go. Look at the total.
I mean, you've been watching Pakistan playing here over the last couple of weeks. Dare I see Tariq under a little bit of pressure compared to how he's bowled in the previous games?
Everyone is under pressure. It's an indoor park game. So that's quite normal.
There you go.
Fielded. Good effort. Good point, Reece.
Cricket, Shadab Khan.
He's also bowling a lot better than he was bowling, at least over the last 6 months now.
Oh, yes. Waiting on the ball and gets it a long way backward. Another couple. 10 off. It's 118 for 2. The occasion is a big one.
सिर्फ 15 दिन बचे हैं प्रेशर में अभी भी लाइन बिगड़ जाती है सिलेक्टर्स सेम लाइन और लेंथ पर नहीं 15 निकला अंदर
Don't try and order room service, it won't come too quickly.
Yeah, my food came about an hour and 50 minutes. I thought they're bringing the food from Karachi.
Lovely, lovely. There's some young Pakistan fans.
Yeah, you got to admire the passion of both countries, both teams. They always say that it's an easy game or it's just another game. It's so much more than just another game, isn't it?
Really well fielded too. 2s and more 2s. There'll be a whole lot of them. Pakistan, well, they're the first team in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup to use 6 spinners in an innings. Oh, good. This is just indicative of what the conditions are. And Skulkfake continues to take wickets. Shadley, so good for the USA. Harmit down there as well with 7. Muzarabani was so good here for Zimbabwe. Lungi Ngidi going well too.
Generally, people were thinking, including us as well, before this game. We played 2 games here, and it's a spin-friendly wicket. If you see the stats, fast bowlers have took more wickets here than the spinners. 21 by fast bowlers and 20 by spinners. And the average, fast bowlers' average is much better, just 8 under 19. So that shows if you're a good fast bowler, if you vary your pace nicely, you can actually trouble the batter, especially in the mid-overs.
Yeah, vary your pace nicely. Again, I think it's also about not fighting the elements. I think your ratio has to invert, go the other way, where you're kind of using maybe like a Nathan Ellis from Australia, who will bowl more slower balls. Back there. Spin.
Pressure, isn't it? Think it's just another game. Can escape you. That the ball turns inwards when you're fielding in deep square leg and continues to turn. So you want to attack it and time that fielding as well.
And he's our best fielder, Shadab Khan. He happened to best of us, sure, under pressure. 6 runs from the over, 2 balls to go now. And now Nawaz is bowling his 3rd.
On that, and is therefore put pressure on all of the Pakistanis. So what they're trying to do here is try and come back, and you just got to go around looking at their faces to see if they're calm or feel like they're well under the pump. Need to try and stay calm. Dealing with your emotions on a big occasion. So important.
You look at India batting here, it seems like what they're trying to do is just keep it simple, really. This phase, it feels like they're just trying to get that consolidation phase. It seems like they're just trying to get 7 to 9 runs and over. If they can get to that 8 runs and over, then they're staying in lieu of getting that 180.
Nicely bowled. 7 off that one. Time for a drink. 2-5 for 2.